Hello, my name is Stephen Upton, and this short film is a tribute to the men of 617 Squadron, the Dam Busters. On the night of the 16th, 17th of May 1943, Wing Commander Guy Gibson led 617 Squadron of the Royal Air Force on an audacious bombing raid to destroy 3 dams in the Ruhr Valley in Germany. The mission was codenamed Operation Chastise. The dams were fiercely protected. Torpedo nets in the water stopped underwater attacks, and anti-aircraft guns defended them against enemy bombers. But 617 Squadron had a secret weapon, the bouncing bomb. In 1942, British engineer Barnes Wallis began working on plans for a bomb that could skip across water. Wallis thought that the new weapon could be used to attack moored battleships, but research soon focused on using it against the dams that were vital to German industry. The RAF determined that the drum-shaped bomb needed to be dropped from a height of 60 feet, 18 metres, and at a ground speed of 232 miles per hour. The bomb would spin backwards across the surface of the water before reaching the dam. Its residual spin would then drive the bomb down the wall of the dam before exploding at its base. All that was needed now was men to fly specially modified Lancaster bombers which would carry the bomb. In late March, 617 Squadron was formed to carry out the raid on the dams, led by the 24-year-old Wing Commander Guy Gibson, and was made up of aircrew from Britain, Canada, Australia, New Zealand and the USA. With 1 month to go before the raid, and with only Gibson knowing the full details of the operation, the squadron began intensive training in low-level night flying and navigation. The 3 main targets were the Möhne, Ada and Sorpe dams. On the 16th of May, 133 aircrew in 19 Lancaster bombers took off from RAF Scampton in Lincolnshire in 3 waves to bomb the dams. Gibson was flying in the first wave, and his aircraft was the first to attack the Möhne, but 5 aircraft had to drop their bombs before it was breached. The remaining aircraft still to drop their bombs then attacked the Ada, which finally collapsed. Meanwhile, aircraft from the 2 other waves bombed the Sorpe, but that remained intact. Of the 19 aircraft that took part in the raid, 2 hit power lines and 3 were shot down on the outward flight, whilst 3 returned without attacking, one of which was flying so low over the sea that it lost its bomb after clipping waves. Of the 11 that attacked, 1 was shot down over the target, 2 were shot down on the homebound flight, 8 attacked the target and returned. 53 of the 133 airmen that took part in the raid were killed, a casualty rate of almost 40%. Incidentally, whilst I served in the Royal Air Force in the 1970s, I was stationed at RAF Scampton for a period. No Lancaster bombers there at that time except for 1 on the main gate. But it was when the Vulcan bombers were there with nuclear weapons. But 617 Squadron was still an operational squadron, and their motto, Après moi le déluge, after me the flood. This video is a tribute to all the men of Bomber Command, over 55,000 of whom gave their lives, and in particular to the men of 617 Squadron. We will remember them.